Hello all, welcome to Chetan Cloud Tech. This is part 2 on SQL Server video series. And in the previous video, we have learned about some basics terminologies related to data. What is data? What is database? What is DBMS? Okay, what are the different database management systems which are available? And what are the problems with traditional file-based systems when you are using these file systems in an organizational level? Okay, if you are using file is a option for personal use, that is okay, but if you are using the file in the same organizational level, there are some problems that we have discussed in the previous video. If you have not seen that video, I would recommend to watch that video before going to proceed further. In this video, I am trying to focus on SQL Server. Okay, what are the difference between SQL, the terminology SQL and SQL Server? See, and key features benefits of these things. Okay, before we are going to know the difference between SQL and SQL Server, we first need to focus on understanding this general concepts called car. See, we all know about the car. Okay, what is a car? Car having some special properties and special functionalities. Okay, we use car to drive. Okay, we use car to sit and relax. Car is a general term. Car has some shape. Okay, I mean, like, it has to have some wheels, it has to have some functionality, like it's a air conditioning systems and some steering and there is a car is a setup. And car is not, see, suppose car manufacturers, so there are so many car manufacturers that they can make a car, I mean, like Maruti. Okay, if Maruti can make the car, we call it as a Maruti car, and Tata make a car, we call it as a Tata car, and some other manufacturer calls a car, we call it as their own car. Like that, SQL is a basic terminology. Okay, SQL is a basic language used to query the relational databases. What is relational databases? Relational database has some properties. Okay, it has to store the data in a tabular format, and it has to retrieve the data, and there are some ACID transactions. Likewise, relational database has some properties. If you want to call some database as a relational database, it has to store the data in tabular format, and it has to follow the ACID transactions, and there should be some backup mechanisms, something like that, that we have seen in the previous video. Okay, see, the query, the language which we use to query the relational databases is called SQL. Okay, structured query language. Okay, there is a language, we, by using some commands, we retrieve the data, we insert the data, we delete the data, and we query the data. SQL is a medium to interact with relational database management systems. And by using this SQL, Microsoft has developed a software called SQL Server. Okay, Microsoft developed one software based on this SQL. Okay, so we are calling it as a SQL Server. And Oracle also developed one their own software that we call it as a Oracle SQL. See, whatever we are using, it is called as a Microsoft SQL Server, and which is built on top of SQL. And if you take Oracle also developed one software which is based on SQL, and what we call it as a Oracle SQL. And some likewise, this MySQL company developed. And see, this is wrong. MySQL is another software. SQL Server is from Microsoft. Oracle database is from Oracle. Okay, PostgreSQL is from PostgreSQL, something like that. Okay, see, what we are learning as part of this course, we are trying to learn this Microsoft SQL Server. Microsoft SQL Server is a software which is built by Microsoft. Okay, it is built by database management system developed by Microsoft. What we are going to do in Microsoft SQL Server? By using Microsoft SQL Server, we are going to create the databases. What is database? Database is nothing but collection of data. Okay, we learned about the data. Data is nothing but any fact. Okay, if we process the data, we'll get information. See here, databases, we can create the databases, we can create the tables, we can insert the data, we can retrieve the data, we can update the data, we can delete the data. These are the basic operations on the relational database management, that what we call it as a CRUD operations. Okay, create, insert, retrieve, update, CR, CRUD, create, update. Okay, create, retrieve, update, delete, CRUD operations. And searching and filtering, those are the additional functionalities. Joining data from multiple tables. Okay, why we need to store the data in multiple tables, that we are going to learn as part of next videos. Okay, for some reasons we need to store the data in multiple tables. Okay, and when we are trying to retrieve the data, we need to join the tables to retrieve the data, and we can generate the reports, we can secure the data, and we can backup and restore the data. But that all we can perform by using this SQL Server SSMS Management Studio, SQL Server Management Studio, okay, which manages SQL queries, that we are going to see in practical. See, if you want to install this SQL Server, you go to any browser and type like install SQL Server Management Studio. Type in this word and don't go here. Come here and click the software, Microsoft.com SSMS SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, install SQL Server Management Studio. If you click on this button, you will see like downloads. You will see this option, and click on this option and follow the steps, so that your SQL Server will get installed into your machine. Again, I'm reiterating, SSMS is a piece of software. Inside this, we have a SQL Server Management Studio, the studio manages the SQL Server, which has implemented by Microsoft. And what is the language we will use? SQL. Okay, this all you will get familiar going forward. At this point of time, you just try to differentiate what is the difference between SQL and SQL Server. Okay, SQL Server is a product of Microsoft. SQL is a language used to query the relational databases, and this is a very beginning screen, login screen of the SQL Server. And this is the SQL Server Management Studio, and this is a piece of software which you use to connect with databases. Okay, see, here there are different type of um, services: database analysis, reporting, integration. And as part of this course, we are trying to learn about database engine and server name. Generally, server name is our PC name. And when you are while you are installing this software, it will ask whether you want any specific username, password. Are you okay with Windows authentication? What is Windows authentication is whatever the credentials which you have used to log into the Windows, this software will use that so authentication. Okay, if you give SQL Server authentication, and while you are installing that SSMS, okay, that you have to specify what is login and what is password. So now in this scenario, now I am using Windows authentication. Okay, click connect. Now I am into that SSMS. Inside SSMS, we'll try to understand what are all the different options and what are different menus. See, this is a file menu, as like in other see, even if you take Word or Excel or something, right, it is a file menu. And here are some shortcuts. See, in the left side, there are two options: connect and disconnect. Connect to what? Database. Whatever we do, the operations we do it in databases. What is database? Database is a collection of data, right? As we discussed previous. Collection of data. We store it in a databases. Okay, inside databases, see, these are all databases. Database is something like a logical folder. Okay, if you want, you can create our new database. See, create a database. Give a database. Training DB. There are two files created, okay, inside our memory location. For this one, training DB, I'm creating training DB. Okay, just I have created a database so that we can store the data inside the training DB. See, what are all the different options? We have a tables. We have seen in the slide, right? Tables is data, we will store it in tables view. views. Views is the logical representation of the tables. In going forward, we are going to see all these options very clearly. Okay, at this point of time, just try to learn how to use this SSMS. Just we logged in and we have created databases inside. See, if we click right click and new, you can create a table. This is also way, and coding through coding also we can create a table. Training DB, what we have? Tables, views. Inside programmability, there are stored procedures and functions. These are all the four options. See, we will use very frequently. Okay, click on database, new window. Take a new query window. Where do we write the queries? See, take here is a new query option. Click on the new query. See, there is a window open here, and which is pointing to training DB. If you want to change this one, you can change it to another database as well. See, currently I'm in training DB. Okay, here what are the different options we can create inside the training DB? I can create tables to store the data. I can create views to view the data, view some portion of the data, and I can create stored procedures. I can create stored procedures to build some logic. Okay, this we are going to no need to worry about now, and we are going to see in the next classes. Stored procedures and functions. These are all the primary things that we are going to play around. Okay, I'm going to reiterate it now. What we have learnt in this video, we have learnt about RDBMS. RDBMS is a relational database management systems. Okay, if you want to call a piece of software as RDBMS software, it has to follow some instructions. What are the instructions it has to follow? ACID transactions. It has to have some backup and recovery, and it has to store the data in tabular format. Tabular format. Okay. And when we are going to uh, learn about transaction management, at that time I'll explain you very clearly about this ACID properties and backup and recovery. And currently now we are in tabular. See, this property we can achieve by creating the tables and store the data inside the tables. Okay, and then we have seen the differences between SQL and SQL Server. SQL is a language used to query the relational database management systems, and SQL Server is a relational database management system which is developed by Microsoft. So since this SQL Server is an RDBMS, we have to use SQL to query the data, right? SQL to query the data. So you can understand now clearly. SQL Server is a database RDBMS software developed by Microsoft. That's why we are calling it as a Microsoft SQL Server. And inside SQL Server, we are using SQL queries to fetch the data and all these slides, right? Whatever the slide I have explained, what are the different operations, insert the data, retrieve the data, update the data. Now we are clear. The same query, same SQL query is similar in whatever the other companies also developed, Oracle or MySQL, right? There also we will use same SQL, slight difference. Okay, the core concept is same. So what we are learning now as part of this code, we are learning this SQL. SQL in SQL Server. Okay, SQL. Okay, that's it for this video. I don't want to confuse you much. And from next video onwards, we are trying to create a table. We are trying to do some basic operations inside the table. In this video, we have created a database, right? Database is just like a collection of data. Okay, and we simply right click on databases and created the new databases. And when we see inside the database, we can see options for tables, views, synonyms, and programmability. Inside programmability, stored procedures and functions we have seen. And how we are going to create these tables, insert the data into the tables, and delete the data, and how do we create the stored procedures functions, that we will see practically from next video onwards. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my effort, please do subscribe.